RPGs are special. They don't just give you a story, they give you hundreds of hours inside worlds that feel genuinely alive. These 10 RPGs aren't just good, they're the ones that defined what the genre can be, the ones every gamer needs to experience at least once. Whether you're a longtime RPG fan or just discovering the genre, this list has something for you. Let's get into it.
It carries with it a long line of power. Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the entry that finally turned the franchise into a real RPG. Ancient Greece, the Peloponnesian War. You play as either Cassandra or Alexios, a mercenary working their way through Greek mythology and Greek history simultaneously. The world is genuinely massive. Athens, Sparta, tiny island villages, ancient temples, the Mediterranean Sea full of naval combat. Every region feels distinct and authentic. The dialogue choices actually matter here. Multiple endings, real consequences, romance options that develop naturally. Your character's personality shaped by your decisions. Combat is fluid and skill-based. Abilities, weapon variety, build customization. Different playstyles genuinely work differently. The story takes you across mythology and history, fighting the cult of Cosmos, meeting historical figures, encountering mythological creatures. The scale of the experience is incredible. Side quests are dense and rewarding, many of them better than the main story. The Atlantis DLC alone is bigger than most full games.
No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. One man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Mass Effect Trilogy is the closest gaming has ever come to creating a complete science fiction epic. 3 games, 1 continuous story. Decisions you make in Game 1 affect events in Game 3. That continuity was unprecedented when it released. Almost no franchise has matched it since. Commander Shepard, the Reapers, a galaxy facing extinction. Multiple alien races, each with their own histories, politics, and reasons for hesitating to help. The squad members are what make these games legendary. Garrus, Liara, Tali, Rex, Morden, characters who feel like real people with real depth. Losing them in the final mission of Mass Effect 2 is one of the most affecting moments in gaming. The dialogue system is still revolutionary. Conversations that feel like real conversations. Paragon and Renegade choices that shape who Shepard is. The Legendary Edition modernizes everything beautifully. Remastered visuals, improved controls, the complete trilogy experience. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is the most ambitious historical RPG ever made. No magic, no fantasy, no dragons. Just 15th century Bohemia rendered with extraordinary detail. Every system, every mechanic, every line of dialogue, all grounded in actual historical reality. Henry of Skalitz returns more experienced and capable, but still recognizably the same person. His journey continues with higher stakes and a world even more complex than before. The role-playing systems are genuinely deep. Your skills develop through use, not menus. How you spend your time determines who Henry becomes: a fighter, a thief, a scholar, a hunter. The choices accumulate organically. The world is the most historically authentic in any RPG. Period-accurate weapons, clothing, social dynamics. History is setting rather than aesthetic flavor. Combat has a real learning curve. Master it, and it becomes immensely satisfying. The system rewards patience and understanding. The story handles medieval politics with real intelligence, power struggles, human motivations, no simplification.
These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion is the RPG that introduced an entire generation to open-world fantasy. The province of Cyrodiil, the Gates of Oblivion opening, Daedric princes corrupting the mortal world, a fantasy epic that earned its scale completely. What made Oblivion special was choice. You could ignore the main quest entirely, join the Thieves Guild, become an assassin, hunt vampires, collect rare items, become arena champion, rise through every guild, multiple lives inside one game. The Dark Brotherhood questline is still considered one of the greatest RPG storylines ever written. Genuinely surprising, genuinely dark, genuinely memorable. The world feels alive in ways games still struggle to match. NPCs have schedules, towns have history. Everything feels handcrafted with intention. The recent Oblivion remastered breathed new life into the experience. Modern visuals, improved performance, everything preserved that matters. Combat, magic, stealth, speech. All viable paths through any situation. Fallout New Vegas is the RPG that every Fallout fan still talks about as the best. The Mojave Wasteland, post-apocalyptic Las Vegas, multiple factions competing for control. The NCR, Caesar's Legion, Mr. House, Yes Man. Your decision determines the fate of the entire region. What makes New Vegas legendary is freedom. The story branches in genuinely meaningful ways. Not just 3 endings, real divergence, different content, different characters, different worlds depending on your choices. The writing is exceptional throughout. Companions with their own storylines. Side quests better than most games' main quests. Moral choices without easy answers. The faction system is the deepest in RPG history. Reputation with each group tracked separately. Helping one faction can lock you out of another. Every action has political consequences. DLC expansions are essential. Dead Money, Honest Hearts, Old World Blues, Lonesome Road. Each one a complete RPG experience on its own. The dialogue system rewards roleplay, high intelligence, low intelligence, different builds. The world responds to who your character actually is. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt set a standard for open-world RPGs that nothing has matched. The world is massive, but every corner has real content. Not filler, not repeated camps, actual stories, actual characters, actual reasons to care. The side quests are better than most games' main stories. The Bloody Baron, Ladies of the Wood. These aren't optional content, they're masterclasses in interactive storytelling. Geralt of Rivia is one of gaming's best protagonists. Morally gray, genuinely interesting. A character who makes real decisions with real consequences. The choices actually matter here, not dialogue wheel choices that change nothing. Decisions that ripple through the world in unexpected ways. Some consequences don't appear until hours later. The writing is exceptional throughout. Dialogue feels natural. Characters feel real. The combat is fluid and tactical. Sword fighting, magic signs, alchemy potions. Different approaches for different enemies.
The order is gone. I was betrayed by the one I trusted most. I will not be imprisoned again.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor is Respawn building on everything that made Fallen Order great. You're back as Cal Kestis. Years have passed since the first game. He's older, more experienced, more burdened. The Empire has only grown stronger, and his options have grown smaller. Combat is significantly deeper than the original. Multiple stances, different lightsaber configurations. Switching between them mid-combat creates real tactical depth. The Force powers feel more powerful and more varied. The exploration is bigger and more rewarding. New planets, new environments, real secrets to find. Metroidvania-style backtracking that always pays off. The story takes Star Wars in genuinely interesting directions. New characters with real depth, returning faces with new motivations. The narrative weight is significantly stronger than the first game. Visually, it's stunning. Some of the best Star Wars visuals ever put in a game. Different planet aesthetics that all look incredible. Cal as a character has grown meaningfully. The performance captures all of it.
I saw my life's path ahead of me. Ichi, would you be willing to get arrested for the family? Reputation is everything. If a Yakuza shows weakness, he's done.
Yakuza Like a Dragon is the Yakuza game that reinvented the entire series. New protagonist, Ichiban Kasugai. Different from Kiryu in every meaningful way. Optimistic, believing in his friends, wearing his heart on his sleeve in ways Kiryu never could. The biggest change is combat. Yakuza switched from action brawler to turn-based RPG, and somehow, it works better than anyone expected. Job system, different builds, strategy combined with the absurd Yakuza energy. The story is genuinely emotional. Ichiban betrayed by by people he trusted completely, building a new life from nothing. Found family that becomes the heart of everything. Yokohama is detailed and alive. Side activities are endless and creative. Karaoke, crayfish racing, business management, movie theaters. The series' signature ridiculousness preserved. The party members are the soul of the game. Each one has real depth, real backstory. Their loyalty missions are genuinely affecting.
And I'm here to save you again. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god.
Baldur's Gate 3 is the RPG that made every other RPG feel like it wasn't trying hard enough. Larian Studios built a world where everything has consequences, every decision ripples, every relationship matters, every choice has an answer you weren't expecting. The freedom is what makes it extraordinary. You can solve problems in ways the game didn't plan for, stack barrels and blow up an entire encounter, throw enemies off cliffs, befriend the villain. The game keeps saying yes when others would say no. Character writing is exceptional across the board. Companions feel like real people with real histories. Asterion, Shadowheart, Karlach, Lae'zel, each one a fully realized character worth knowing. 4-player co-op lets you experience it with friends. Chaos and creativity multiplied completely. Combat is turn-based tactical perfection. Every spell, every ability, every environmental object. Tools for creative problem solving. The story spans the Forgotten Realms, mind flayers, devils, ancient evils, stakes that feel genuinely epic.
They're already here. The Elder Scrolls told of their return. Their defeat was merely a delay. To the time after Oblivion opened.
Skyrim came out in 2011. It's 2026. People are still playing it. That's not an accident. That's a testament to what Bethesda built. A world so full of content that no two playthroughs feel the same. Every direction has something worth finding. Every dungeon has a story. Every NPC has a schedule. You can be anything. Do absolutely anything. Follow the main quest. Ignore it completely. Join every faction. Join none of them. Build a house. Collect every book. Become the most powerful mage in history. Spend 200 hours and barely scratch the surface. The modding community extended the life infinitely. New quests, new lands, new mechanics. Thousands of player creations keeping the game alive long after most games are forgotten. The Dragon Shout system is one of gaming's great mechanics. Learning words of power, combining them, finding the right shout for the right moment. That's the list. 10 RPGs that every single gamer needs to experience. Some will challenge you, some will move you. All of them will give you hundreds of hours inside worlds you'll never want to leave. Drop your personal favorite RPG in the comments. I read every single one. Hit like and subscribe for more gaming content every week. See you in the next one.